Hey there, YouTube. I'm Jack, and this is Raw Tropical Living. Thanks for joining me today. Hope you're all well out there, having a good week. It's hard to believe we're already in August, man. It's going to be fall, cooler weather here before we know it. But right now, we're in the heat of the summer here in South Alabama, and I'm doing my hydration thing this morning. Anyhow, I just thought I'd share with you today what I'm eating these days on a mostly raw food diet. And every day for me, definitely in the summertime especially, begins with hydration. Hydration, hydration, hydration. I can't stress it enough. However you hydrate in the morning, you may not have the opportunity to hydrate with good watermelon juice, but hydrate. It's so important. I just notice since I've focused on hydration for these last few years, I can feel my body. It's like very sensitive to it. Now, if I miss a day without hydration properly, or like not getting as hydrated as I like to be, I don't fall apart. I don't get sick or anything, but I can feel just little subtle differences. So yeah, I go big in the morning sometimes. And I'll tell you something else I like to do. I like to hydrate in the morning. I like to fully hydrate in the morning, and then I barely drink anything the rest of the day. I might add water into a smoothie, or whatever hydration I'm getting from higher water content fruits or salads or whatever. But this is it. And the watermelon's so good right now. I'm gonna probably end up having 3 of these this morning, so that'll be 96 ounces of liquid on the stomach to start the day. Now there's a good and a bad to this. The problem is, for me, is this kind of fills my stomach up. I was telling Amanda the other day that honestly, if I wanted to, I could drink my juice and I could probably go to 1 or 2 in the afternoon without eating, but I need to get my calories in. So anyhow, I'm going to sip on my juice and I'll talk to you guys when I have breakfast. Hey, so okay, now I'm having some leftovers for my breakfast this morning. This is spirulina chocolate chip ice cream. Just added some spirulina powder and some cacao nibs to it. Made so much yesterday, there was leftovers, which is a good thing. I always recommend that. Make enough ice cream to where you have leftovers. You'll be happy you did later on in the day, or maybe the next day. That's always like a pleasant little treat to find in the freezer, because I'm kind of senile. I'll forget I have it sometimes, and I'll open up the freezer and I'll be like, nice, I got some ice cream in there. A lot of times I'm lucky that I have this today and don't have to make any right now. A lot of times I'll make it in the morning, and then about mid-afternoon will be my time for a little ice cream treat. But yeah, I don't have frozen bananas today, so this will be my only ice cream. So I'm just going to clean out the leftovers, think about it a little while, and we'll see what I eat next. Ooh, I've been looking forward to this one all morning. Having a big salad here. Now what I've got here is I've got my salad, I've got some mung bean sprouts on there, and I got some steamed sweet potatoes. I've just the particular dressing happens to be Raw Food Romance's miso Caesar dressing. And I will tell you, no, it's not my recipe to give. Everybody's always like, share the recipe. It's not mine. These are her recipes. I just use a lot of her recipes. But this one also too, I wanted to mention that there's 3 tablespoons of hemp seeds in here. I do try to include hemp seeds some form every day. Usually I'll put them, mix them in with a salad dressing. I'll sprinkle some on my salad, or I'll generally put them in with my green smoothie whenever I make that during the day. But happened to be making this dressing today, and oh, sorry about that. My air conditioner always kicks on right when I start to do a segment, and I didn't want to turn it off as hot as it is here. But yeah. Oh, and one other little thing. When I make my salads, I sprinkle some dulce granules on there. Get a little bit of iodine in there. So I'm going to go sit down and work on this. I say work on this because this is a long salad here. I'll probably, while I'm doing some work, it'll probably take me a good 45 minutes or an hour to enjoy this one. So I'll be back to you guys in a little while and see what we eat later. Okay, I thought I'd share this one with you before I actually made it. I've got some good local blueberries. I've got about a pint of blueberries in there, and I think I've got 5 or 6 bananas. I can't remember which. And I had this combination last week, and I'm just going to blend this as is, no liquid. There's enough liquid in the berries to where it makes a nice, real thick, creamy treat here. And just these 2 ingredients are so good. I should eat more blueberries. Blueberries are so good for you, and they're grown around here, but I haven't eaten as many as I should this summer. I picked up 2 pints yesterday at our curb market, so give me 2 seconds and I'll show you that lovely color. And there you go. There's the finished version of it right there. Just the perfect consistency. Look at that nice deep purple color. Ain't that beautiful? Man, I should be taking more advantage of these blueberries. I burned myself out a couple of summers ago. I think it was 2 summers ago that I bought 40 pints and put them in my freezer and was just eating blueberries and blueberries and blueberries for close to a year and a half. So the last 2 summers I haven't been on them as much, but I'm going to definitely get some more when I go to the curb market next week, and maybe put some in the freezer in anticipation of them disappearing, because the local ones won't be around much longer. In fact, we wouldn't have local ones this long if it hadn't have been for things getting canceled this year. We usually have a blueberry festival where most of those get sold. But anyhow, gonna go drink this, do a little bit of work, and I'll be back in a little bit. All right, last meal of the day, and I'm gonna have myself a nice big green smoothie for dinner. I've started counting a little bit, especially when I do these what I eat in a day videos, so I can be a little bit more accurate, but I can't tell you exactly. I think I had 7 bananas in here. Could have been 8, but I think it was 7. I'm pretty sure it was 7. 7 bananas, as much kale as I could cram in there, daily green boost, a little bit of cacao for some flavor, and blackstrap molasses for a little extra iron and calcium. And just like my salad, this is a long one here. I sip this one for a while. I'll probably sip on this for 45 minutes or an hour, and I might actually sip on this for a little while and then go down to the park and go for a walk, finish it later. But yeah, just how I eat today. Like I say, don't try to break any one video down and go, okay, well, you missed this, this, or this, because I'm not going to get everything in one day. But you know, I try to knock it out with the greens. I try to get my nutrition in. I like to get my hydration in, and just keep it pretty clean and not obsess over the food so much. And hey, one of the biggest things, even when I get into these patterns of where I'm just being very repetitive and eating some of the same things over and over and over, I really enjoy everything that you see in these videos. I'm not just like, okay, I got to do some blah, 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 blah. I know this is a dank, thick green smoothie, but I love them. This is one of my favorite foods since I've been raw vegan. But anyhow, hope you guys enjoyed this little what I ate today video. If you like it, please give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you again in a couple of days. Peace.